Welcome back. All right. Keep an eye on this cat here. This cat's the reason for the fencing. The fencing is there because of you, sweetie. Yes, you're the reason. Because she likes to climb. So you're not jumping on this, right? I'm going to get through this video, right? You won't see him in the background of a lot of these videos because I do worry about her that way. All right, so if we're going to talk about the New Jersey Devils, you got to talk about the previous teams as well. So you get into the teams that, without them, you don't have the New Jersey Devils, and there's Kansas City. Now, when we get to the Devils reverse retro jersey from this past season, you'll notice a very strong similarity to the Kansas City Scouts. I like these. I think they're okay. Is it a little busy? Is there maybe a few too many stripes? Sure, but honestly, I think that was a decent look. Well, of course, that only lasted a couple years. After 2 years in Kansas City, good girl, she turned the other way. After 2 years in Kansas City, they moved to Denver. Well, Denver should be a hockey community, and you get the Colorado Rockies. Now, if you look at Colorado's third jersey they've been sporting for years now, it looks very similar to this in its logo. The colors are different, but really, really sharp. I like this one quite a bit. You also have the C on the shoulders, and of course that's from the state flag of Colorado, which is why the Avalanche, their reverse retro, looked similar to the New Jersey Devils reverse retro because they both kind of had the same idea, and they were both harkening back to a color scheme that the franchise had used prior. And by franchise, I mean the Devils' history. So that's your Rockies and your Scouts. Let's get into Utica, shall we? So when they switched over to Utica, I got a kick out of this. So Utica Comets, it's fantastic. When I get to the Vancouver portion, you'll see the Canucks Utica jerseys. They're nice, but in Devils colors, it really pops. Now, they did do a third jersey this season as well. Cat fur. They did do a third video, a third jersey this year, which was a throwback to the Utica Devils. I'm resisting buying it because I already have two Comets jerseys. I don't really need a Utica Devils jersey. I don't really need much of any of them. But on the shoulder, what makes me laugh at these jerseys is there's a New Jersey Devils patch on the shoulder, but my theory has always been that they were told you have to have a Devils patch on the shoulder, and they were like, well, we'd rather not. And they're like, well, you better have that patch on there. You're going to get in trouble. All right, we'll just make it black on black then. And it's the same on both jerseys. On both of them, it's black on black. So you can't see it. And I don't know what the point is of a patch that you can't see. Of course, there's black hats with black logos that when I've tried wearing them in videos, you can't see that I'm doing anything other than wearing a black hat. So maybe that's the style and I missed it. Now, after the move to New Jersey, the initial look the team had is this right here. Now, they've done a throwback to the white version of that jersey. So while I have the white version of the jersey, not much point having in this video because it's exactly the same as this, just with the different striping like this one has here on the neck. But outside of that, it's all the same. At least there's no longer a jinx attributed to this throwback jersey for the New Jersey Devils. I like the green. I'm just going to say, if the New Jersey Devils came out tomorrow and said, you know what, we're going to ditch the red and black and go back to the red and green, I would support it. I don't know if Devils fans would support it, but it's a unique color scheme, and I think it's sharp. I remember at the time thinking it was odd, the red and green, because I was raised with the idea that red and green should never be seen. But at the same time, while it may, bring about the ideas of Christmas, isn't New Jersey the garden state? So makes sense to have a garden color in there. All right, so where are we going to go next? Now that I've got that out of the way, I want to get into the Reebok versions of their jerseys with the red and black. This is my favorite home and away for them, these ones. Love the striping. I think it's fantastic. It is not entirely dissimilar to what they wear now, but I preferred this striping design much better. It's part of the reason I still have them in this collection because I really like this. This is a Clarkson. I got this one from Full Moon Jerseys. So again, you want to get a jersey, you want to start up a collection. Look on Full Moon Jerseys. You're going to have jerseys from guys that are no longer with the team, but that's kind of the trade-off. When you're filling in a collection, it's kind of the trade-off. Then we get into Yeah, I might as well talk about this. The jersey. So in this design, it's odd because it looks very much like the Chicago Blackhawks Winter Classic from a few years ago. It is remarkably similar to that jersey. I've even held them up next to each other in a video before. I'm not doing that today. This is the New Jersey Devils history. But there's portions of this jersey like I don't even mind that it says jersey because it's a jersey with jersey written on it. I think that's great. And then the hat with hat written on it, nicely meta there. But I kind of felt like this was a bit of an opportunity that they didn't quite take. I think you could do something really fun with the New Jersey Devils logo and do something a little bit different with the jersey design. I think it could work on a black jersey, and sadly, it's just a word mark jersey instead. So, uh, this is not a top 100 on my countdown kind of jersey, and so yeah. I don't dislike it, but I do find it kind of just boring, kind of just there. So their current home and aways. The striping on these is reminiscent of the old Colorado Rockies. So they did kind of a throwback there. You've got the one stripe on the bottom. But I don't like this as much as the Reebok ones. And I'm not saying that to throw shade at these. I'm saying that as a compliment to the Reebok version. I think the Reebok jerseys are absolutely fantastic. So for New Jersey, their home and aways are, I mean, they're there. We'll see with the change to Fanatics if they make any change to their jersey. Maybe the striping they could go back to what they had before, but I don't think that's going to happen. So the first time around with the reverse retro, man, red and green, right? Red and green, absolutely fantastic in a green jersey, and it just showed how simple it could be to create a jersey that people are going to like. This one absolutely works. It is fantastic. I'm a big fan. And this one you will very likely see in a top 100 video, even though I haven't mapped out the top 100 or anything like that yet. This one's absolutely fantastic. I do like this. I would like to see this as the Devils' third at some point, or just their jersey. But again, that would be chaos. I'm aware of that, and I apologize to Devils fans everywhere who are probably going to be typing out "stupid hockey guy" wanting us to go back to red and green. And then, of course, there is this. So again, when they brought this out, it was the idea of paying homage to the Kansas City jerseys without as busy of a design. I think this is a cleaner design. The other interesting thing is that on this one, and you can look at it as opposed to this right here, is that the horns actually touch here on the top of the J, the New Jersey Devils logo. And it doesn't in any of the others. The funny thing is, I didn't notice it. Somebody mentioned it in the comment section, and then I pulled it out and I went, they do touch. That's interesting. So I like this quite a bit. This is one too that I think they could go back to at some point and use as, I don't know if the specialty jersey. Hey, play a game in Kansas City, have the Devils wear these, problem solved. At any rate, the Devils, I think, have had a pretty solid history with their jerseys. The funny thing is, at the time that this channel started, how many of these jerseys weren't in existence yet? Well, they hadn't switched to Adidas, so that's one, two, three. The reverse retro, the third jersey, so that's five. Obviously, the Utica ones wouldn't be here. So, yeah, a lot of these jerseys that are in this video, if I was doing this video 5, 6 years ago, would have been a much quicker video. So there you go. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.